Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a brew built around a couple new cards here. One of them, Cloud, the Midgar Mercenary is important, but mostly the Firion here in combination with Blade of the Shared Souls and Rata here. I'm just going to call it Rata. I don't know how to pronounce this card. So these three cards together, let's see, create an infinite loop. And if you're not familiar with this, it's kind of an odd interaction. Firion reads, it's 3 mana for 3/3 equipped creatures you control have haste. Whenever non-token equipment you control enters, create a token as a copy of it, except it has its equipment's equipped ability costs 2 less to activate, then sacrifice at the beginning of next upkeep. Very weird next upkeep, but that is what it says. So essentially, if you have Blade of the Shared Souls, which is a 3 mana equipment, 4 mirroring, so it comes into play with a 2/2 attached to it, and then it says when it becomes attached to a creature for as long as this equipment remains attached to it, you can have the creature become a copy of another target creature. Now with Rata here, it has the line, whenever another legendary creature you control dies, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's not legendary, and it's a 2/2 black zombie in addition to its other colors and types. So what happens is if you can play Blade of the Shared Souls when you have Firion out, it makes the equip cost 0 of the copy here, because it reduces it by 2. And then you can infinitely equip the tokens to other tokens to make a copy of Rata here. So essentially, when you have these in play, let's say you have Rata and you have the Firion, and you play the Blade of the Shared Souls, the two tokens that will come into play, they can both become copies of Rata. The legend rule will trigger, and you'll have to choose one to go to the graveyard. When that token goes to the graveyard, the legendary token goes to the graveyard, it will trigger the Rata to come back as a non-legendary copy of it. And so you're essentially just like multiplying copies of Rata by doing this, and then you can re-equip the tokens to become more copies of Rata, and because you have non-legendary token copies of Rata, those also will create more token copies of Rata. Hopefully that makes some sort of sense. You might want to just skip to the games and see the combo in action. It's quite confusing, but these three cards together create infinite Ratas out, basically. Infinite 2/2 zombies. Now, it doesn't instantly win you the game, but it can be helpful if you have a few other cards in the deck. If you have an Elas, il-Kor here, you'll essentially be able to gain infinite life and ping your opponent for infinite damage, because each time you go through this loop, you are having to sacrifice one of your tokens because of the legend rule, and that's what triggers the Rata to make more tokens, and all the other tokens make more tokens as well. So you gain a ton of life, but you ping your opponent. So if you have an Elas il-Kor, that will work as well. Also as a legend, so it's nice just as a sort of a legendary, I don't know, beatdown strategy. This can work well with the Rata here. And we also have Bitter Reunion, which kind of odd in this deck, but is in here mostly to give everything haste, so that when you do create infinite tokens here, you can give them all haste and attack for the win that same turn. It does give you some card filtering, which is really nice in this deck as well, to find these pieces. And then, like I mentioned, Cloud is pretty important to this deck because it helps find the blade, so you have essentially 8 copies of it to have some more redundancy. And then the Lively Dirge is pretty nice as well. That can basically find, it's kind of a tutor that can find the Rata or the Firion or the Cloud here. So if you pay 5 mana total, you can search for any creature basically and put it into play in this deck. Or you can also use it to reanimate at 4 mana 2 creatures, or the Rata if it dies, or the Firion if it dies. You can use it to bring back things in the graveyard as well. So an important piece. Relic of Legends is nice because you need quite a bit of mana. You kind of want to set up a turn where you play Firion and the Blade at the same time. If you can, just having extra mana is nice, and then some 1-drops. Skrelv can help defend from removal. Your pieces here and Tinybones can just kind of beat down. It's kind of a good removal spell itself as a 1/1 Death Toucher that is a legend. So it can tap for mana with Relic of Legends, comes back with Rata here, and just works pretty well with the whole legend theme going on. And then mana base is a bit of a mess, but 4 colors, a lot of duels here, but Plaza of Heroes really helps the mana in this deck, because most of the things you're doing are legendary. And then starting town also really helps the 4 colors as well. So got some pretty good duels that help the mana base work, as well as Relic of Legends that can fix the mana. So that is basically the combo. Let's jump into some games and see it in action. Okay, opponent goes first. This hand looks okay. Starting town, cast Tinybones. Got a bunch of mana, so that's good. I have to take life regardless of which land I play, so the Tinybones. Up against green, black, Gari. Okay. Up the Beanstalk. Okay. Rata. Okay, so graveyard sort of list here. See what they got. Town greeter, yep. Yep. Pretty good. Alright, there's a relic. We'll go our own relic. And we'll go no attacks. Pretty nice. I don't want to give them any more creatures in their graveyard. We don't have to. Next turn, can we go relic? Ooh, there's a diamond weapon. Big one. Save this to block the diamond weapon if we can. So if we go relic, can we go relic into Rata? One, we can. Do I want to do that, or do I want to hold this back? I kind of want to hold this back to block, though. I don't know if I would necessarily need the extra mana. And just hold. We'll see what we get here. Overlord, sure. Alright, the Hollow Marauder. Need some life, yep. Swings. We'll block. Comes back. It doesn't do any damage, so it doesn't kill this, but it does, ooh. There's a Firion, so we need... Let's see, we need to dirge for the equipment. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To do that. This is a lot of damage. A bit scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play this 1, 2, 3. And I don't think we'll have enough. Let's just do that, or do we want to just play the Firion? Play Firion, and we can tap it and the Rata for the Dirge. That's true. And so we can do this for 5. Big Cloud. Return both of these. Cloud gets the blade. And no attacks. Okay, this works and sets us up for infinite next turn. Let's see what they have. Ooh. Yes, -2/-2 to everything. And get some tokens, right? Token of Cloud. I'm gonna token of Tinybones. Okay. This has trample. Don't really care about these, but this will kill this regardless. So that's good. Alright, now we're set up to go infinite. So hopefully that will be good enough. And then, let's see, well let's... Ooh, we can do this for... Do we have enough mana? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 for that. Yeah, so if we do this for the il-Kor and return those two, sure. Doesn't really matter. But now we do this. And should go infinite. Alright. A lot of clicks going on here. Target here. Big action. But eventually what happens is that this goes infinite. Click as much as we can. And hopefully they will see the writing on the wall. And gain infinite life, make infinite tokens, and drain them infinitely. Just do as much as we can with the time that we have. A lot of clicks. Alright, they gave up. GG. Nice. On to the next one. Okay, on the play. And looks okay. We'll try it anyways. Not the best hand because can't cast the reunion yet, or that one. But we'll go il-Kor. I need to draw a red source. Well, that's kind of a red source, actually. I think I just hold back on defense here. Try to set up. Like rabbits? Yeah. Some kind. See if they swing in. I'm fine with trading if they do. Okay. Cloud. Cloud is good. But I think I want to try to hit land drops. And ditch this one. Yeah. Or another reunion, maybe? Oh, this, the other legend. We'll just do that. Okay, that comes away tapped. Oh, we can play out Cloud here. That's not bad. Do that. We'll go Cloud. And get the blade. And just hang back, I think. Try to set up our combo. So, this is a tap land, so I can't Lively Dirge for Rata here. Unless we draw an untapped land. Right, yep. Ooh, Hair Parents, nice. That is funny. Ooh, Caretaker's Talent, okay. Interesting. Oh, there's the untapped land. Alright, good call. So, let's do this. Get Rata. into play. Gain some life. Pass. Now if any of our legends die, they will come back. And next turn we go infinite. Another heir apparent, okay, yep. Here comes some baby rabbits. Card draw. As long as they don't have a removal for the Rata here. Should be good to go. Make a token, they can sacrifice a token. 3 cards. Okay. Well, let's go for it. No time like the present. Got our combo here. We need to worry about ordering things. Okay, so copy Rata, keep the original, and then ping them. Creates another one. It starts to scale real quick, and we also have a way to get haste, so that's kind of nice. So eventually they will give up, hopefully. Alright, now we equip one of these tokens, doesn't really matter. Have it become a copy here. Take action. Now this starts to just generate more tokens and more tokens. Yep. Keep going. Copy. Take action. How many tokens do we want to get? 20 or so. It does ping them every time we do this too. I mean, we gain life, pings them. Probably only need to do it a few more times. Do everything haste and swing. Because each time there's a whole stack load of copy triggers. Hopefully their opponent will just give up. What do we got? 17. Eventually this is gonna break arena. One more for good measure. And then we'll give them all haste. Oh gosh, 18. Might have done too many. Might have done too many. These all have vigilance too, right? Yeah, okay. I guess there is like a fog effect in standard, isn't there? Like prevent all combat damage. And our opponent is timing out. Oh, no, they're letting this resolve. Okay. Alright, we got 30, 32. Just give them all haste. Haste them up. And swing. I'll keep back the original. It's fun. Just in case. I don't know what they would have, but let's see what they got. So yeah, you can just keep going infinite with this, because this costs 0 to equip, and then yeah, every time you just gain a ton of life, and this pings them for 1. But you have to go through this cycle to ping them every time with that. You gain a ton of life because you're getting a bunch of tokens, but if you have Bitter Reunion, it's much faster to end the game because you can give them all haste. Yep. Block away. And yep, 31 2/2 zombies still coming at you. Very nice. Negative 49. GG. On to the next one. Okay, going first here. This hand looks pretty good, actually. We'll try it. I think I'm gonna lead here and save a little bit of life with this. Yeah. If we draw like another starting town, this could have been not the best play, but okay. I got duress. And find. Not sure what they'll take. We'll see. Probably let's play out our creatures first. And ooh, there's a Firion. Okay. Let's see. Well, this can't play this, so let's go starting town. And il-Kor here. Swing for one. Bandit's Talent. Alright, we'll discard the Bitter Reunion. And play Firion. Gain a life. Alright, I'm just going Legend beatdown here. Up against a discard deck. See if they can remove our creatures. Alright, well, gets my land. Maybe we'll top deck something. Ooh, it's a good one. If we had the land, that would have been really good. But as it is, we'll probably get discarded, sadly. Yep, there it goes. Would have been so good. Are they going to target? Yeah, okay. This is 3 mana. Alright, that stabilizes them pretty well. Well, actually not. All of these trade off with it as a death touch. So, still swinging. Still swinging. Hopefully they block the Firion, but they don't. Okay. Oh, wait. Maybe they will. I think I would probably block the Firion. It's kind of a scary card. No. Oh, thinking. No. Doesn't give me the opportunity to play that, does it? No. Okay. Alright, down to 6. Let's see if they can stabilize. Depends on what's in their hand. Another slasher. Okay. Very awkward. As usual. Still attacking. Now they're blocking it. One card. Exile that. Okay, trade. There. Let me read this. At the beginning, if a player has 1 or fewer cards. Yeah, I think I'll just play the land here. Guess I could have used this too. Alright, let's draw something good off the top. Otherwise these slashers are going to kill me. Come on. Off the top. Oh, that was bad. Because it's hexproof and destructible. Down to 3. But I need a miracle. this is going to hit me to 8, then the 4, and then... Oh yeah, I guess I'm just dead on board here. I believe. They attack. Let's see if they attack. They didn't attack. Okay, still alive. But I think they would have hit me to 4, and then it would have taken 4 during my upkeep, right? Do I attack now? Oh. I don't think so. I mean, doesn't really matter. I think I just pass. Play the relic. Pass. So close. Yeah, if we had hit the land into the Rata, that would have done it, but so much resource denial here. There it goes. Lily.
No more distractions.
And sacrifice the creature. Alright, GG. Okay, on the play here. This hand looks okay. I got the whole combo here, essentially. Which is good. I'll just go starting town here. Turn 1, but kind of a slow hand. If I draw lands, I can curve this into this. I can also use this to return something if it dies, so hopefully we just hit lands here. We'll see. Did not hit lands yet, which is unfortunate. So we'll go Firion. Nothing on the opponent's side. Overlord. Yep, that's a good one. Alright, land we hit. Let's go Rata. Play it out. And swing. Okay, can go infinite. Make a bunch of tokens, which wouldn't instantly win me the game, but it would make infinite tokens, so that's pretty good. But if they have a sweeper or something, then that's not good. So we could, depending on what they have, we could just try to set up. We could get the infinite tokens here and hope that's good enough. The other option would be to dirge for something and then try to go infinite. Let's just get infinite tokens. We kind of have some redundant pieces if these die. I guess if they have like a sunfall or something, then that would be bad, but okay. Blade, here we go. Going to copy stuff. See if they concede to this or something. Oops, that was the wrong target. We can just hit. If you make a mistake, I think you can just decline. Gotta target. Equip to target. And then this one targets this. Now you take action. Keep the original. Equip. Targets this. Yep. Keep the original. How many do we make? I don't know. 20 or so. Make sure we can attack. Let's see. Whip. They have a sunfall. We are definitely done for. Alright, target. Do one more. Just for funsies. So, come on, no Sunfall. Can give, say, one of these haste as well, an attack. Let's play the land. We'll get in with, go here and then choose to not do this and go to combat, back with the token. Take 2. Didn't even block it. Alright, well, we'll end with 32 tokens. Assuming that's going to be enough to kill them next turn. If they don't have a sweeper. If they do have a sweeper, then all bets are off. We'll see. All right. 5 cards in hand. Show me sweeper. No, there's Zur. Okay. I can give this lifelink. Don't think that's going to be enough though. 32 times 2 is 64 damage. No. Wait, what? They just played their own Zur and then killed it with split up? Wait, what? Why? Why? Okay. That was funny. I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay. Well, that happened. Looks like they're timing out. I don't know what is going on. The rope is going. Did I lose connection? I really don't know what's happening. Let's see, I can click this. Really weird. Okay. Unexpected match complete. Experiments ended. Okay, well. That is a draw, apparently. Oh. Oh, I see what happened. Because the token... I think that... Oh, because the split up destroyed everything. And then... It had to create token copies of that? Wait, but those weren't... Oh, because these... Oh, the other... Oh, I see what happened. I broke Arena. Because all the other non-legendaries triggered when a legendary died and created token copies of it. Which included the Firions. Right, okay. So I would have attacked with all of these for the next round. I'll count this as a win. Alright, GG. Back to the wrap-up for our Firion Rata Blade of Shared Souls combo here. This was quite a wild one. An interesting build and something to kind of keep in mind. This is kind of the cheapest way to go infinite with Rata that I can think of. To have, you know, these 3 cards that all relatively cheap and pretty sweet infinite combo here, but overall, you know, the mana isn't great, but it's okay, and having to set up all these pieces is, I think, not the most competitive, but pretty fun, and actually doesn't take forever to win if you have a Bitter Reunion, which is nice. It doesn't have a ton of clicks on Arena, so that's always nice with your combo. Not sure if I'd make any changes particularly. Maybe cut a Relic of Legends potentially, or a Bitter Reunion, but overall seemed fine. You could play some more removal, maybe just another Tinybones. Pretty sweet card. Yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think about the deck. Mana base is probably not perfect, but seemed good enough to work and go infinite a few times, so that was pretty exciting. And then, yeah, it's a comment on the last game. Yeah, I think I broke Arena. That is something to consider too. Probably shouldn't have made so many tokens here, because I think I broke like the token limit. I think that's what happened. Let me know in the comments below if you know what happened during that game. But I'm pretty sure because I had a Rata in play, and then they sweep the board, killed everything. I believe it still triggers on, well, all the other tokens would trigger on this one dying and the Firion dying, which are legends, and they try to create a bunch of token copies of it, but then it like broke the token limit or something. I'm not really sure, and basically like timed out. So, oh well. Count it as a win. I think I was gonna win that one if that actually did happen, but I didn't realize that was gonna happen once they sweep the board. So anyways, kind of a fun and interesting development with that game. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.